Good morning. Welcome back to the Workbench here at Scale Models Midwest. David here as always. Hope you're having a great day. It's been a while since I posted anything. I've been on a little bit of a vacation and then got back in work, and that was pretty busy, as it has been and will be for the next several months. But I managed to, over the weekend, get the kit finished. What you see before you, the Salvinos JR Wood Brothers Racing Petty Thunderbird from 1987. The kit went together really well. It's my second T-Bird kit, and I intend to build a lot more T-Bird kits going forward. It's always been one of my favorite body shapes, the 84 to 87 series. Personally, I wouldn't mind owning a real Thunderbird, like an 87 Turbo Coupe, where I could like lower it and put different type of rims on it, and then just drive that like a daily driver. I think it'd be pretty sweet. I've always liked the body shape, and this one, it's no different. Kyle Petty drove this one for Wood Brothers Racing. I can't remember if he had any wins with it, but builds up into a good kit. This one is Citgo and 7-Eleven sponsored. The decals are pretty cool. Again, they're from Power Slide, and you have to make sure that you got them lined up just right. As you can see, so if I can kind of get a little pointer here. Right here at the rear window, the decals, I think I had them just a little off, and that's okay. You can always touch them up or try to move them up a bit. Around the back, this red stripe was a little tricky to get on, but you kind of have to use a lot of microsol for that. There's a lot of blue on the decal sheet, so there's some overlap, which is great. Just use some microsol to get it around the spoiler in the back, and you're home free there. A little bit of touch up here and there. Worked out pretty well. I had a couple of decals curl, so I used some microsol again to get those to lay down. And then around the front with the hood, there's some overlap, which is fine. Just kind of lightly sand it. Although, as you can see here, there's definitely a white line there, which was for the engine bay. I did do a little bit of detail on this, not a lot of paint detail, and a lot of it I should have taken pictures of while I was doing it, because you're not going to really see it in the final, but they're there, and I know they're there. One, if you look here, I'm going to kind of set this up a little bit. I went on ahead and cut out the front air dam, and I replaced it with some Scale Scenics brass micro mesh, and I left it the brass color as opposed to painting it black, just kind of stand out a little bit. I think I could have just spray painted it like silver or aluminum to match that grill piece, but I did not, and I still think it looks fine. I did do some roll bar tubing. The roll bar tubing went pretty well, as expected. I had to cut slits through it, and this is the ProTech roll bar padding, 1/25 scale. I used one piece of these, and I just kind of cut them for 4 little items for the roll bar right around the roll cage. Again, I didn't take pictures of them, but they are there. You may see one around the petty bar right there, or should be. Kind of trying to look at this through the viewfinder. You can probably see that one right there, contrasting against the royal blue interior. One thing I also did with the interior, I showed the before part where I cut the holes out at the dashboard for the gauges, and then I glued the gauges in from behind a thin clear piece of plastic. And then I mixed up some DevCon 2-part epoxy for the gauge faces, and it turned out really, really well. So much so that I think I'm going to be doing that for my gauge faces going forward when I'm building specific kits. The glass on the back fits inside the body, fits in the front flush, as well as on the sides, and the decals are pretty cool. All the contingencies are there, and again, if you're looking at building this kit, the front decals and the back decals, you're definitely going to want to use a lot of microsol to get that to sit. There's a little bit more of the interior. Maybe you can see some of that. Did pretty good. And then the engine, I have one last item to put on, and that's the upper radiator hose. But I did get it wired. And the wiring came from, who did I use that from? From Concur. I had a extra pre-wired distributor, so I did that. And then again, just a lot of paint detail. I'll just lift this up and show you. Everything went together nicely. You can see there's slots in the front end where those pieces go in, and as you can see, I can push them up a little bit forward, but if I did, I think that these tires would be a little bit too far forward, so I still have to center it a bit. But I like leaving my bodies loose so I can display the chassis, and this one's going to look good on the shelf. Highly recommend. As always, you get a chance to become a member of the Builders Club with Salvinos JR. You won't be disappointed. They get the one kit per month mailed to you, and you know, a lot of the local hobby stores that I've been to have a small selection of the SJR kits, but if you want to get first crack at them, become a member. I do have one thing. Shop card. I got one from somebody who I got an email from about a week and a half ago, and yours is in the mail. I'm sure you'll be getting this soon. This one I got from Ed's Shoot Dang Models. He's a newer YouTuber, and he's got this. He's got a few videos out. Go check him out. Definitely like and subscribe him. Help him get some subscribers up there and get his name out there. But you know, thank you very much for your card there, sir. I've got one in the mail to you, and you know, pretty much all I got for the day. I'm gonna go on ahead and get some stuff done and get cracking on into the kit. Catch you next video.